Hello. We request Playsfit batsmen.
Straight up, and we are ready with the start with a cracking start to Bhopal. Sham Reddy has survived the first ball. What a cracking start to ICC 11 for this Gold Cup semi-final. The southpaw, flamboyant southpaw Yashwant is taking his guard. He'll be ready to face the first ball. Tries to cut it away. The ball was kept low and carried by the captain Ranga. Figure for this bowler is Pfeiffer. He's just conceded 11 runs and taken 5 wickets for his team. Drives it and quick one. He doesn't take much time to get off the strike and he'll contain the strike back after taking 2 runs. It, it isn't an easy pitch to bat on after seeing the condition with the live grass. Line straight to the bowler, straight to the fielder. ICC 11 have been absolutely commendable with the bowling attack, what they produce. This has been their key strength. Oh, lovely. Lovely leap. Rhythmatic run up. It was too wide. Once he gets his rhythm, he can be a partnership breaking bowler. Definitely one of the candidates, one of the player you'd want to pick him in your team who can provide you early on breakthroughs. He's played it gently with soft hands. And the battle, this would be interesting to watch out for Yashwant versus Bhupal because the Yashwant has spent as opener. He is well versed with how the pitches play. And in this ground, he has some good, amazing scores with the bat and best figures with the ball as well. So he'd be keen to make his mark in this crucial game. Stereotype breaking. This is usually what we see from ICC 11 that they bring on early on spin. They are not afraid to expose their spin because they're very confident on this bowler. Fascinating. has got slip in position. Sits on. Oh, lovely. Majestic slog sweep early on to take on. What a shot this is. Shot of the morning. He didn't have to move an inch. Just get himself into the position and time it sweetly. Flight it up again. You deliver him day and night. This is bread and butter for Yashwant. He'll whack you around the park for this. This southpaw isn't deficient with any shots. He has a lot in his cricketing book. Interesting. Very, very interesting to see Ishwar being taken on like this. He is also a type of spinner who will not allow the batsman to disgrace him that easily. But let's not forget the type of innings what Yashwant has built around in the previous season and this season as well, who's taken his team out of tough positions. A good ball. Good ball to have a comeback. Again, will be a dot. He's not in any hurry. And Ishwar will plan accordingly. This time sits and carves it out. Just like how a goldsmith does his ornamental shot, it was like it. Had to do nothing, sit and drive it. Will dab it. Quick single. Will he? Yes, he will. For sure. And this ends the second over, which has been quite expensive from Ishwa. 3 boundaries. They've already got it. Will they stick to him in the next one? We'll have to wait and watch. And Bhopal's here. Two overs completed. The score is 18. Yashwant's taken his fellow bowler for a ride. Now Bhopal's got the task to do. Up front is Mr. Pocket Size Dynamite. Swings it for a big time. Questions? And umpire declares his decision as the ball was kept a little too far from him. Suggestions Captain making changes to his field. This game is very important. After the battles, they've fought comprehensive wins. One team. This time backs far away, swivels across and delivers it to boundary. Yashwant has done the mathematics properly and has learned the table of four. Decided to deal in boundaries today. Oh, good bounce of the pitch. Has hit the deck hard. Release on point. Talking about the cut shot, but Yashwant's just played it. Appraisal. Stood firmly and crunched it. Accordingly, Bhupal plotting and throwing a bait. This time, catches the call. Will the fielder be able to catch it? Too quick on his feet, as if the fielder is running on the cloud. Got in time to give just 2 runs. Plays it delicately, dot to the keeper, which ends the over. And they'll still put the trust in their opening bowler, Ishwar. 3 overs completed. The score's 29 with no loss. Yashwant marching on 26, whereas Sham Reddy of Nut, who's just faced one ball, who will start to face now. Straight catch was the call. Tried to leap the catch, but has got nothing. Melon changing its color. Looking at Yashwant, Sham Reddy is decided, I'm not here to just sit and watch you. I'll play my part as well, and has played it beautifully. Defends it. Yes is the call. Will they be able to make it? And yes, they make it. Changes in the field as the left-hander comes in. Right and left combination. Perfect pitch for Arvind, who's captaining today. Selecting right and left, which can be hectic for the fielding team. And the batsman can get some time and break bowler's rhythm. Sets appeal. Half-hearted. The ball's gone. Running across the boundary. Fielder was put in the effort. Will cut the ball just to give 2 runs to give. Missed opportunity. Seems Ishwar is getting his rhythm back after what has been done in first over. Bumped to the pitch. Yes is the call. First run. He's taking it quickly. Will he be able to come back? Sham has to push in. Will he? Yes, he will. Comfortable running. Easy. The key to this running is that they are deciding whether if they have to take 2 runs in advance as soon as they pick the shot. This time flighted, like I told you, bread and butter for Yashwant over there. Set and deliver. We've seen tall man delivering, but this guy who sits down on one knee and takes you for a stroll. Amazing. Ankit has been handed the ball. Oh, very good. That was a jaffa between fourth and fifth wicket. Where was he dreaming? What was he doing? Was he daydreaming? He's way out of his crease. The umpire was off the track. Keeper, oh well. Devitt comes onto the crease. New man, and yes, keeper, you take this wicket. It'll be written on bowler's name, but yes, the credit, all the credit. He is absolutely in the game. Santosh has played a lot of matches. He knows exactly what to do. This wicket is gifted to the bowling team. Absolutely gifted out of nothing. Breakthrough is what they have needed. Cuts it to the fielder. Drives it just for one. Way, way, way across. If wide would have been given, he'd get two wides for that. One wanted to take on. Good carry, good take from the keeper behind the stumps. Very good piece of wicket keeping. Dot ball. Yes, no, will he get back in time? Quick running. He gets in time. Makes home. 46. 5 overs completed on the loss of 1 wicket. 46. Appeal for run. Took by his thigh pad. Cuts it over the top. Taken and will get a boundary. The key to deliver the shot was stand and play the ball on the raise. Shows his wickets. A dot. And the fielders are energized. They want to take a crafty wicket again as they've taken the first one. A very good ball. Collect by the keeper. Deviated from his line. Oh, lovely. Superior inside out. This reminds a top class shot of Suresh Raina. Masterclass inside out. He's played it with utmost perfection. If playing inside out a slug sweep is an art, this man is Picasso of it. Oh, lovely. Balance here, one way. One leg balance. End of the over. The score is 57. End of the over. The score is 57. Batting on 45. Oh, yes, cleaned up. Made a mess of his stumps. Knocked him over. And Ankit takes the battle. First wicket using brain. Second wicket to Ankit using his skill set. Every over, if Ankit goes at the same pace, then definitely end of the over. If he's planning to take one wicket every over, he'll have 4 wickets for sure. We've got Raj Thakur in the middle, who will play along with Yashwant. Leaves it. First ball. Will have to wait to connect to his bat. Raj Thakur, one of those players who can shift his gears along and produce the torque when innings require, and masterclass in his skill. Oh, yes, what a good ball. This time, will he get in time? He does. Good ball by Ankit. What a spell Ankit is doing here. Bamboozling all the batsmen here. First one, not exact connection what Raj would have wanted with his bat. But yes, he's got a lot. Also coming down the line, let's have a look at the batsmen who are coming down after this wicket. We've got we've got other batsmen, Mahinder Reddy, Sudeep, Randeep. They're yet to come. This time he's dropped it. Has he dropped the match? Can he take it on? He is on a mission here, Ankit, to destroy the batting lineup of the opposition. This would have been the chance if Yashwant, if the ball would have stuck into his gloves, then Yashwant would be walking back to the pavilion. Loose shot, I would say. Slow one. Takes it and gets off. Crafty to take one run of the wide. Dot ball. 7 overs completed. The score 63 on the loss of 2 wickets. Rahul was brought into the attack, delivering his deliveries to Yashwant. Tried to paddle it up. The scoop, but ended giving as a wide. They hurry and make 2 runs look very easy. That's the bounce we've been talking about of the surface. Pushed at the keepers, trying to make the ball his. Get backs in time. Leaves it to allow the keeper to collect. Takes it. Will they want to take two? They're happy with one. 8 overs completed. The score 68. Irfan, the new man. Definitely the song which played Hayo Rabba. Let's see which team says Hayo Rabba. Is it the bowling team after taking wickets? Or the batsman taking the bowler for a ride? Cuts it across. Yes is the call. He's very quick on the feet. Can he get back in time? Once and gets, and yes again. Takes on. The fielder's put in the deep. Will get one. With this, Yashwant will he be coming back for the second? He'll be happy and will be happy to collect one to make his 50. He brings his half century with the single. Brilliantly played, has got one life, and yes, he's making it count. Raise a toast to him. He's the man who had taken the charge from the start. Could not connect. He wanted to slug it. Could not time it to perfection. Flicked it and will contain with one. Nine overs completed. 94. 74. Good delivery into his block hole. This time, paddle sweep. This goes correctly, but the ball will not travel. The hindrance would be the grass. Will collect a single. Creams it away for single. Same and gets the breakthrough. He is excited. Why shouldn't he be? He's got the half centurion out. 78 runs on the loss of 3 wickets. Yashwant departs, trying something, inventive. Seventy-eight on the loss of 3 wickets. Cuts it away. And Arvind, skipper himself, is on strike now with this single. Newman and Irfan with ball in his hand. Tidy spell from Irfan so far. Looped up, straight to Ishwar. Up in the circle. Says no. Not in any hurry. Raj. Tries to swing. And the keeper is fumed. Keeper's done tremendous job behind the stumps. He was fumed. And the decision sticks with umpire. After a discrepancy. We are up and rolling again. Great hands behind the stumps. Drives it straight to the fielder. This time again, oh quick. He is thunderbolt behind the wicket keeping. He's just lightning quick behind the stumps. Santosh. This time again. And he is raised the finger. Arvind will have to depart. Heavy walk of shame for him. And stumped. Santosh gets his redemption. This time, he's got his man Arvind. 11 overs completed, 79 on the loss of 4 wickets. We've got Mahinder in the middle. All lovely. Superb. Over the head of everyone. And has taken it for a roll. Four runs with one bounce. This time has cut it. Timed it to perfection. Again. Boundary for Raj Thakur. Consecutive boundaries. Don't have to do too much. Just play it late, deliberately. He knows exactly where the fielders are placed and has picked the gap. Gap picking is his favorite part of the game. Now again, no, you cannot do this over and over. It's like the replay and credits to the fielder in the deep. Superb and brilliant effort. Just punched it and got 2 runs. Yes is the call. Swift running, good running. Key to this run, tight run, but key was communication between each other. Drives it. Easy. Gets off a strike of the very first ball. No was the call. How would you keep Santosh out of the game? The wicket keeper who's created big impact. 12 overs completed. The score's 91 on the loss of 4 wickets. Oh, nasty one. Somehow He's managed to dug it. A good throw again from Santosh. This time unnecessary. Very quick. One run again. That makes it to two. The ball is taking off from the surface out of nowhere. Risky one. This is what happens here. Quality pitch. Quality game between two teams. Punched it, leaning back. Yes is the call. Peeled from the keeper. Gets in time. Rise of catches. Falls save. If he had got a little more power to that. Clears his leg. Catches the call and Ranga makes no mistake. He's got him. He was seeming dangerous, but they've got Raj Thakur out from the middle. Only troubles the scoreboard a little. Again, the responsibility falls on the lone man standing there on the other end.
Hello.
We urge the teams to make it quick. As a sportsman, time would be considered as a factor which displays character. Takes it, flex of the wrist. First run, they've taken quickly, but the fielder was near the ball in time. Did not risk. 13 overs completed. The score is 97 on the loss of 5 wickets. "97. Magnificently played, gentle hands, and again, good work in the deep by Ranga. As a captain, you'd expect this, and he is delivering. Very rare sight to see the ball popping out of Santosh's glove. And with this, 100 comes up for Playsfit. Quick. And umpire called it as a wide. Slaps it to the fielder. Straight drive to the bowler. Straight to Piyush. Firm hands. Lovely bowling so far. Punched and put in gap for single. Sorry was the call from the bowler. He knew as soon as he released from his hand, he knew that this is not the line what he's supposed to bowl, being an experienced one. But yes, still, keeper trying his hard. He saved approximately 10 to 12 runs. Sets down, desperate in the hunt of ball. Haven't seen this sign from this batsman. Wants to get to the ball and whack it across. This ends the over. where the score lies 104 on the loss of 5 wickets, 14 overs completed. 104 on the loss of 5 wickets, 14 overs completed. Wanted to take on, this is a sign he wants to free his arms. He might be dangerous to ICC 11, but yes, ICC 11 have been managing to take the batsman out in regular interval. They've not allowed the batsman to settle. Defends it. Walks down the track. Guesses the call. He responds it well enough. Tight one, but yes, they need this to keep the scoreboard ticking. Yes is the call. Soft hands. He knows exactly. If he would have applied force, then he would have gone to the dugout. Good with the field, Ankit. Down the track. And over ends. 108 on the loss of 5 wickets, 15 overs completed. Piyush in attack, he's conceded 7 runs. Very good bowling. He's deceived the batsman completely. The expression, the sound he exclamated shows how good the ball was. Off the pitch. It's bounced. He's managed to pull it across. Will it go? Not enough force in the ball. Will he come back for the third? Tries of catches. He'll catch it, but when the ball is landing, after a humongous strike, he won. He's rotated. Smart piece of cricket. Defended firmly. No gap in the bat and pad. Down the track. 120. 16 overs completed. Bhopal is brought into attack where we are remaining with the last quarter of the first innings. Off the hips, single, and brings Mahendra on strike. Catches the call, falls short of the ground. He positioned himself really good. He didn't allow the ball to surpass him. Good thinking, good cricket by the fielder. If he would have attempted for the catch, either it would have gone to his face or resulted in misfield. Oh, he smacked it. The fielder will have to do a lot, and Ishwar puts it down. And yes, this is a sign that he wants to loosen his brakes and apply torque to the innings. When he does it, we know how well he can hit shots around the ground. Moves his leg. He's pushing for the first, second one. Will he come back? Jag. Ruth looking out, and direct throw would have done something. Good running between the wickets. This is what you do. Being a confident cricketer, if your fellow mate is not confident enough, make him feel, make him do. When you're confident, Jagrut will have to play. Finds the gap, plays it late, deliberately has crunched it away. Now, in this succession of boundaries, the scoreboard has started to move swiftly. ICC 11 will have to do what they were doing in the starting of the overs. Immense power to the stroke. Oh, a good one. He's banged the deck and has saved himself and the team. Good ball from Bhupal, which ends the over and brings Mahendra Reddy back on strike to face 132. 132, 17 completed. 3 more overs to go. Takes it. Ranga will have to put in a lot of effort. Oh, yes, this man has saved around 3 boundaries in that position. You cannot keep this captain out of the game here. Ranga, a splendid job in the boundary. He's hit it powerfully, but the effort what is put in is not 100 but 200%. Slow one, good change of pace, good change of pace. Smart cricket by Ankit. This time down the track. Has he put it in the gap? This time he has, but yes, will he come back for the second one? Easy one. Yes, the ball slipped out of his hands to attempt. Slipped up. How tight he has Ankit been after picking 2 wickets. He hasn't spoiled his rhythm. He is bowling here. And this man who's known to hit monstrous hittings, Mahinder, is in front of him. This would be fascinating to watch them go against each other. On money this time. Oh, yes, I would have jinxed. 'Same region, but 1 run. 'Thickest and finest of nicks. And Santosh doing Santosh thing. 141. 141. 12 balls to go. Ankit has produced wicket and his third over. This time, skewed up. This would be a big wicket. This time, oh yes, they've got rid of him. The big fish. He's gone. Bhupal has done the trick. ICC 11 would breathe a sigh of relief. . So the very first ball is got off the strike at the single, which brings other newbie, Randeep, to take his guard and get a new one, new start. Stood tall, off the back foot, two is the call. Will he make it? Yes, without any question. Flicked off his hips and has he? Yes, no, there wasn't any run. Where do you think? He is fuming. Do not go beside him. He's absolutely raged up. That's simply gifting and throwing your wickets away. This wicket was crucial in the end. He would have made at least 10 to 15 runs a difference, Randeep. But he has to go back. And all relies. Now all relies on the shoulders of Sudeep and Durga. Can they pull something magical? Swings across big time. Is inside Santosh who comes in. Results are 145 on the loss of 8 wickets, 19 overs completed, last 6 balls. Something anyone who's gonna pull rabbit out of their hat. Is there anyone, any magician who's learned the trick? Who wants to fail the cannons of this bowling team? Oh, yes, good shot, but the fielder Ranga's there. You cannot keep him out of the game. Mark my words. This man is never out of the game. He is in the field. He is in the catches. He's in the captaincy. Yes, remember the name Ranga. Good catch. Like I told, if Ankit goes on picking each wicket every over, this will sum up to 4 wickets. Can he pull up another one? Can he deliver to utmost maximum of his skill set? He can. His team believes. Will he do that? Can he get a fifer? Last one wicket. Sai Kumar. Little man, but a lot of determination. Can they pull up the party? 5 balls, 1 wicket remaining. Can the team bring Ankit back in the game for to collect him the fifer? This time, Sudeep, and it's a big one. Relieved. And 150 with the strike comes up. It's not exactly connected, but yes, he's connected with the 6. Slow one. He's ready. Will he come back for the second one? Sai Kumar. Will he come back? He's quick with his little legs. Good running between the legs. Reminded me of my childhood cartoon Exhilarate from Ben 10. Again, he's heaved across. Can he come back for the second one? You just keep thinking, and Sai Kumar is on the charge for the second as well. Complete running. This is what you would expect. This is a type of partner what Sudeep would have liked on the other end. At least not boundaries, but yes, pushing themselves up to their fullest. And Ankit doing what is supposed to do, keeping the line tight after being hit for a 6. Yes, no hesitations, can they? And run out. Required was run, and this time, with the running, they've thrown the wicket away. Abhay, who, who's never hesitated with composure, has thrown the wicket, has taken the wicket with his fielding, and Ankit will go with 4 wickets in his hand. Not 5, but he's played his part for the team. We request the batsman to get on the pitch as the bowler and the umpires are ready waiting. We are ready to commence the second half of this Gold Cup semi-final. This would be gratified for Playfit and ICC 11. These two teams would not want to lose and go back home from here. Satish Chandra, first ball, trying to optimally utilize the pitch, the greenery, the live grass of this ground where the management has 3 wickets, 3 black soil and 1 red one. They've done tremendous job in this pandemic to maintain this ground. Straight up the money. Wait is the call. We'll have to wait. Down the leg. The bowler was excited. And yes, it seems that there was some tickle of the batsman. The energy levels of both the teams here will be very important to play a crucial role, as this is the semi-final of how hungry they are and determined to win this game. Tugged it off, fielded well, but single and would have directed, he would have been running back to pavilion. Randeep at the point. Good pace, smooth run, and releases it properly. Goes into fielder's hand and ends his over. Satish, with 1 over, goes on 3 runs. Raj Thakur with ball in his hand. He couldn't do much with bat in his hand, but surely he would want to dismantle the opposition. Drives and Yashwant chasing. Will he be able to chase? And yes, does well, but cannot stop the batsman from taking 2. Oh, good line. Very good. New ball. He's using it appropriately in the right areas. Exactly on this green wicket. If he could get some moment of the seam, when you look at his wrist position, he's exactly releasing it up straight on the 90 degrees. Good release. Where has that ball come from? Where has it taken off? This, I was been talking about the release point, and if the seam is appropriate in the position, and if it's not wobbly, then he will definitely get some assistance of this wicket. And tries of catches. They've pushed the fielder Satish to long on. Oh, very good. But the keeper, too bad. So very bad. All the efforts from the bowlers gone in vain. Chance put down, but surely they would not get demoralized. Clipped off the pads, straight to the fielder, who's on the fine leg. Completed 2 overs and 11 runs. And nicely struck. Popped out of the hand. He's jumped like a frog up to his maximum capacity but could not get his hands. Great effort again. Great fielding display. Oh, very fine tickle. Very good. Absolutely. He had to do nothing but just to guide the ball away to the boundary. Just showing, Mr. Ball, this is your direction, and there you go. We'll have to leave. Allow the ball to pass. Ah, good. Lovely. Where have you kept this shot hidden, sir? This is how you play it. Out of your cricketing book. Go to page number 34. How you said, and thrash it away. straight. Down, mind the red. Oh, yes. Absolutely elite display of fielding. Roll on the ground. Do whatever you have to do as a senior player. But save runs for your team. This is how you do it. You set an example. Saved 3 runs. Swings across. Anyone, somebody, Satish trying hard. Will the ball reach the fence? This game is going to be very interesting, the type of approach these two teams have. Batsmen are not going to let any opportunity to score. And the fielders and the bowlers, they are trying very hard. This is going to be a tough one. If you're watching us live, do not go anywhere. And if you're sitting in the ground, bite. Keep your nails to bite in the end. Oh, superb shot. Drilled it down the ground, but no run. This man is blocking the way for batsmen. He is just like the wall. But to remind you of shot what Santosh played it is superb. Again. Oh, you cannot do anything about this shot. You cannot do anything about this shot. Absolutely top tier, A grade. Anybody, if you want to head over anybody's head, the safest spot would be over the head of the bowler, in the V. Again, will he able to take it? No, 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 no. Again, away from him, just teasing the fielder. Try hard. You've stopped my 1 boundary with 3 runs. I'll hit for 2. You know, it reminds me, just like Raj had toyed around with his fellow bowlers, now Santosh is toying around with Raj. It's like karma. But this game is absolutely splendid between these quality teams. Down one, this one, single, come back by Raj. Raj is not one of those bowlers you can take him for granted. He has a characteristic to fire you back. Down the track. Will be given as a wide. He tried a little too much from his first over than what he was releasing. But yes, Santosh and Bala creating all sorts of trouble, taking shine off the ball. Kept away into keeper's pouch. End of the over. 4 overs completed. 34 on the loss of no wickets. 120 to require in 96. Anything desperate would be foolish. Who is it in here? The man who scored half century with his bat. The pocket-sized dynamite. The spinner, orthodox left-arm spinner. 34. 4 overs completed. Score 34. 122 required in 96. Santosh on 19 of 11 deliveries and Bala of 12 of 13 deliveries. Both of them respectively doing their task, what they are assigned for. Proper execution of their plan. Shot of the length. Oh, you've thrown. Do we have rubber on the surface? Everyone's diving. This game speaks how much important this game is for the team here. They've got everything on the line. This team, like the captain, once captained by Mahinder, it's been told that they were nothing. In just 3 months, he's trained. Everyone put in all their hard work, and they are playing semi-final. This is how important this game is to them. And quick single. Let's not forget the runners-up of Silver Cup from Season 9, where ICC 11 just has noted only 1 point, that is to improvise on every aspect. Their strength is bowling, but yes, they've been improving constantly on batting as well. Cut it across again. You cannot do it. And given, yes, Randeep Scott is man. You cannot again. Simply clever fielding at its core best. How many times have we seen here? This man just throws himself to everything when he gets ball at his end. Can we have a rule here? If anyone can take my request, if fielder puts in his 200%, then that wicket is to be given to fielder. Like how we've seen in first innings, to the cleverness of Santosh, now everything gone to Randeep. Is given 200%. Now this brings the new man in. He'll have to stick to the task. Bala's departure brings whom? We'll have to see. Piyush takes his guard. How well the weather is as well. Beautiful day to have a gritty fight. A little too off the leg. Running hard. Fielder in place. Saves and gets back for the second one. We'll have to wait. And yes, given a wide. 3 for none. Pushed it with his bat. Found the gap. Lovely. Very good to find the gap. Piercing the fielders. One more thing. And short run. One is taken shot, signaled by the umpire. Things heating up. You would expect things to heat up in this sort of game where it is very important. This will be interesting. Haven't seen Yashwant vocal till now. If he is vocal, then it'll be important. Drilled hard. Again, everything thrown by Mahinder again. I was feeling at mid-off. Not easy, like I've told. Anything in his radar is not safe. Five overs completed. The score is 40 on the loss of one wicket. Satish Chandra leading, leading pace bowler, bought into attack. And with this game, to keep the interest, the bowling and the moves across, swiveled it, will be again to the man standing mid-off to the covers region who's covered the ground to give one run. To keep the interest of both the team, the fielding unit and the umpires will have to make things run quickly without wasting any time, because this is a type of match you want everyone's interest. On money. Oh, yes. He's targeted the ribs, but very well played to keep the ball down. The ball's being very, very snarly today. Straight big heave. Now buyers, keepers, put down this. This will cost them. The extras what we've been talking about, everyone here is staring at each other. This would cost them, if I'm not wrong. In this type of match, you would want to tighten every screw, every bolt you have. And yes, there's the fielder who's cheering the bowler up, and the fielders to not let their morals down. Bouncer! And is taken up from his hips. So very easy. How can you make the shot look so simple yet beautiful? You have to learn from this guy. Straight, very good. No run. Oh, yes, the fast bowler aggression we've been talking about, Satish. He is here. The fast bowler, the fiery part of fast bowler, you cannot keep fast bowlers out of the game. If you take them for granted, you receive. Very good. Look at the stare from Satish. Down to the wicket keeper. 52. End of power play. How well have they utilized it? 6 overs completed. 52 runs on the loss of 1 wicket. Who have they got? Oh, yes. So, what have you done? Again, this man, the game changer, Mr. Randeep, is brought into attack. Hard hands. It would have gone straight to bowler. If you can put the wicket, put him. But yes, give full marks for his attempt. You cannot do anything about that. That's pure luck with hard work. Luck doesn't favor the cowards. He's brave. He knows to play the shot. He's been courageous, and yes, he deserved what he wanted for Piyush. And if you're from bowling team, you'd feel for Randeep then. He's created an opportunity, and then he's played the shot. What he wanted to play, fielded. Very well fielded. Sudeep in the deep. Tickle fine. Mix of pace and his fuming. Collects and puts down. Pressure and taken as a bye. Comfortably, ICC 11 marching on 60 runs after, after completing 7 overs. Sixty, 60. The left orthodox bowler, Sai Kumar up front. Looped and beautiful turn. Has hit across and cut it away. Dances down the track and nobody. Save your legs for a shot like that. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. .68 on the loss of 1 wicket. 8 overs completed. Eyes neglected is found the finest of the edges. Tucked off his hips will be one. Hit it firmly. In the end, fielded properly as well. Heaves it and will be a boundary. Tremendous strike. He's picked it up. Straight to the bowler. 9 overs completed. The score 74. One wicket down. 82 required in 66 deliveries. Appeal for out. Appeal again. Keeper and the bowler involved. Scuttered towards the call. And no, well, they'll have to be happy with just one. But now they've considered the second one. But umpire says he's in place in time, safely home. Straight to the fielder will be a dot. Down the pitch, cries of catches. Attempt, but what would have mattered would have been the wicket. 78 runs, completion of 10 overs on the loss of one wicket. 78 more required in 60 deliveries. We see that the knots are pulled tight and the innings is coming close for ICC 11. But definitely, if they have someone who's like a spendthrift who can take wickets for fun, then Playsfit will have a comeback. Pulled across, gone to the new bowler, Azmain Reddy, who's called himself up to the task. Flat batted will be one. Swept it, pulled it to the cow corner. The bowler's fuming. He's raged up. And again, one run as put down as it's shot. Queued up. Chance put down. Have they put down the match? Do not show your face to him. Neither to the captain. Hide yourself. That's gonna be costly. And every run what he scores will prick them. Again, flat batted. This time, no room, no run, no money. Don't move. It's gonna be 4 in the scorebook. Stand and deliver. Again, cries of catches. Has he put it in the gap? Satish Chandra running across will be 1, which ends the over. And the score is 90 on the loss of 1 wicket. Sixty. 66 was required. Make it 65 in 54. Wait is the call. We'll have to wait. And with this, he brings his 50 up. A very well crafted. He well deserved it. And he wants to change. Is that the sign? Or he's telling he's making the bat speak? Oh, very good ball. He had no clue. Ball cut the batsman into 2 halves. Was hesitating. As he found the gap, 12 overs completed, 95 on the loss of 1 wicket, 61 required in 48 balls. Sixty-one required in 48 deliveries. Whack and one. Dances down. Was it a chance again? Santosh making everything count here. Sai Kumar again running across. Oh, yes. Appeal for out slowly. Yashwant has done the trick. Is given. He is unhappy, definitely. Piyush will have to go a long walk. He wanted to finish innings for his team, but the destiny had something else. With this, definitely Playsfit will try to get their comeback in the game and grip their hands to the victory. Up front, call is just for one, and they'll make it two. Silly errors which would cost them the match. And smart play of cricket, they shouldn't lose their cool so soon. Anything would happen anywhere. And with this, 100 comes up for ICC 11, a team 100. 13 overs completed. The score is 100, 56 runs required, and 42 deliveries. This match seems to be coming tight. If it goes at the steady pace, a few boundaries, then it'll fall for ICC 11. One or two wickets. Ah, he smacked it. Lovely play. Lovely swing of the bat by Irfan. As a spinner, Arvind is exactly doing what Arvind has to do, being a spinner. He's making the batsman wait, giving flighted deliveries, calling the batsman out if they want him to take on. 'Wicket', and yes, Arvind is delighted and he is furious about what is taken. He knows the importance of wickets on and off. They have to be in the game. This team doesn't want to lose, and ICC 11 wants to win at any cost. Contrary situations, let's see. The mystery will be solved in few more deliveries. Fifty-four runs required in 40 deliveries. 54 required in 39 deliveries. And served it. Appeal for out. Everyone's excited, but not the umpire, unshaken. Again, they are back. Down the track. And Yashwant, he cries of happiness. With this wicket, Yashwant and Arvind pulling their team back in the game. Can the team show some high adrenaline rush and a roar on the ground, showing their comeback? Straight away, Ranga, who's captain, is on the track today. Will have to play with responsibility. The fielders are excited. Again, Yashwant on fire. What can you expect? Every time you call him up, he delivers to the team. The fist bump in air. This is what you expect from an opener who's orthodoxly bowling well, the southpaw. That's why you call him pocket-sized dynamite. You can never keep him out of the game. He has suddenly turned the tables around. The game is still left very much. Everyone excited, exhilarated, absolutely. This game can go anywhere.
One 107 for 5. 15 hours completed. 49 required in 30 balls. 49 required in 30 balls.
Catches the call, but the ball's gone past the fielder, teasing him to the third man region vacant. Straight. You cannot set fielders for a shot like that. Brilliant. You cannot have someone top of your head. Absolutely exquisite shot. Being called as a wide. Catches the call, but falls short. Very short of the fielder. 16 overs completed. 118 is the score on the loss of 6 wickets. Required 38 runs in 24 balls. Drives for 1 run. Takes a single. They've kept the third man for uncertainties like that. A type of bounce. definitely way too high. You'd want a 7 foot tall man to have him, a 3 foot man sitting on his shoulder to play that one. Thirty-three runs required in 18 deliveries. Where given as a no ball and six, it's cherry on cake. A win-win situation. They've got 7 runs with the over to start one more time. And all across, they've got white plus 4 more runs. Again, free hit still continues for you. Icing on the cake. Please fetch that. And a dot. This is a good one from Satish, from the horror he had in previous deliveries. Chances of catch, and yes, it's taken. This will be the turning point of the match. Definitely. This is creating suspense. Some redemption to Satish. Finally, how lucky. He's saved by an inch.
136 for 8. 18 overs completed. 20 required in 12 balls. 20 required in 12 balls.
Extra run. Will he run back? Bowlers, and there's a chance directed. He's safely home. Back to the bowler. Straight to the fielder on point. Wouldn't try anything fancy. They would not. They would not want to risk the match. Rolls it across, but misses. It will be important to not try anything fancy. Slows up, mix up. He tries to blend his game. A tight one and directed is gone. Can you believe that? Bullseye from one wicket. It's not easy. When it's a high pressure game, you take it on. That's how you deliver. Six balls and required is 17 runs. They would require someone to be a phantom for them. Five balls, 17 required. I can see the heartbeat raising of the batting team. Again, heaves across, and Yashwant, who's now the wicket keeper. Straight in front of wickets. Tried too hard. But wouldn't matter. Will be just one. Ones and twos will not hurt Playsfit. This has brought Playsfit a bit closer. Big one. Wanted to knock off. Again. But gets nothing. With this, he hammered. Will they be able to contain? They are not bothered to run. And with this, the ball comes. And yes, they have become the finalist of the Gold Cup here. Can you believe Playsfit? We wouldn't have thought the type of game-changing bowlers they've had, Arvind and Yashwant, they've done some magical spell here. And definitely, both the teams deserved victory. But in the end, you can have only one winner. And one has to take the teachings home. And one has to improve them and get the betterment. Let's not forget the man of the match, Yashwant. We request Spartan Warriors and Kevin Sharia Hospital, Kevin 11, to come down for the toss